basically deleted 30% of my content. Now, the reason why, you're probably thinking, well, why would you delete content that's ranking in the search engine?
I'm Jason Swenk, and I'm answering your questions. And this is Ask Swenk.
Welcome to another episode of Ask Swenk. I'm real excited to answer Brian's question because a lot of you actually probably have this. And he said he basically has a website that has a lot of blog posts and a lot of content, but it's all scattered. And a lot of it's irrelevant, a lot of it's for different specializations. And he was wondering what he should do in order to really turn his website into a lead generation source. Well, the first step, Brian, that you need to do is do a content makeover. I'm actually going through this right now. And what I did is I basically deleted 30% of my content. Now, the reason why, you're probably thinking, well, why would you delete content that's ranking in the search engine? Driving people to a page that is no longer relevant, and you're talking about a SEO strategy or a pay-per-click strategy that doesn't work anymore, do you really want to give them that user experience? Because Google's even going to look at the page as irrelevant and actually probably ding you a little bit. So what you need to do, and what I did, is I basically came up with 4 categories. Basically, the first category was all the content that I'm going to keep. The second category is all the content I'm going to delete. The third category is basically the content that I'm going to refresh. And the fourth content is the content that I'm going to consolidate and I'm going to combine. So basically, I started going through the list and I started just deleting things that just weren't irrelevant. So if I had like a job posting as a blog post and I already filled that spot, love you, Stacy, right? I'm going to delete that. There's other content in there that was just not irrelevant, or it was just bad. I mean, literally, some of the videos I created looked like I was in Afghanistan hostage. I mean, it looked really bad, right? And so I don't want people to use that user experience, and especially when you have so many blog posts, you want people to go to your best stuff. You don't want people to judge you on your worst stuff. And then when I started looking at some of the blog posts and saying, wow, man, I have 5 different topics on winning more proposals. How can I combine that into an epic blog post and re-release it? Then actually, as I'm going through and refreshing some of the old blogs, I'm thinking about, what do I want to be ranked in? How do I make these headlines better? How do I make these call to actions better? How do I make the formatting up to date? I actually started realizing when I was going back through the content that there were some blog posts with the new site that we just launched that weren't even showing some videos. I mean, I was pretty embarrassed. Now, a couple big companies actually started doing this, like HubSpot, Moz, a couple other ones, and they've been seeing huge results because now you have better pages, they're more consolidated and they're better. My answer to you is delete the bad content. Do a content makeover. Basically list out those categories and get rid of them. Now, on all the pages that you delete, obviously you should do a 3-1 redirect to pages that are similar to that particular topic. I just want to be clear on that. I know you guys are all agencies, but a lot of times you don't practice what you preach. All right, so if you liked this episode, make sure you subscribe.
Got questions? Go to jasonswank.com/askswank. Thanks for watching. Now make sure you check out the next video.